everyone, welcome to Brandon Woodworkers Club. Ready to build something awesome together?
Had a client up in Daytona.
Here, gotta get all of the rules. Gotta get, okay.
Had me build a kitchen island and a soffit that went in the ceiling. The kitchen island's black walnut, 66-inch wide and 8-foot long. The soffit is the same dimension. They wanted to make it look like it was 3-inch thick. So I ended up having to do the waterfall ends on it to make it look like it was 3-inch thick. It was out of a 1-inch black walnut lumber. Problem I had was trying to figure out how to cut a 3-inch piece with a 45 degree with a track saw where there's nothing past the end of the board. Ended up putting another board on the end and then clamping the track saw to it, and then cut my 3-inch piece with 45, flip the track saw around, cut the other 45, and the piece just went up. So that's black walnut, and they're very happy with it.
Where'd you get the walnut from?
For myself.
Thanks.
So this month, for the first time ever, I made pepper mills, and they're made from hoopa bali, which I had to Google and have translate, because...
Spell that.
Oh. Hold on, let me get out my...
No, that's all right.
But yeah, it was good. I only had one mistake, and the drill bit got a little too wonky on the bottom, so I had to put extra epoxy to fill the hole. So it fixed it, so and they work, so that's good. First time ever doing it, and I think I did a pretty good job for the first time.
Judy, you're on that.
First off, I gotta thank our president for giving me some scrap zebra wood. And I grabbed 4 of the blanks that I cut up, brought them in tonight. It's better than I've ever seen on for sale. But there's 4 blanks for anybody that wants to grab them.
Oh, you need one of those. Those, by the way, came from Jeff.
And this is what the zebra
You'll
wood
see the
looked like
project.
when I turned it. I mean, I've never seen it that dark before. And for the,
Oh, my goodness.
that's for you.
Thank you, sir. That's very nice. Thank you. I'll bring you some more wood.
And I have not bought this kit before because it's too expensive. But I'm a railroad nut. I have been since a kid. And I got it. Huh?
Is that a locomotive on it?
It's got a locomotive on it.
How cool is that?
And
How expensive is the kit?
the clip is your
The track.
use the track.
Okay.
And the thing that works the mechanism is the smokestack. And the problem is it runs about $30 a piece for the, but they had them on sale. First time I've ever seen it on sale, and I figured, what the hell? If I just buy that and nothing else, I can sneak it by my wife. But anybody that's interested in these, they can have them.
Yeah, Bruce, very nice.
Oh, and the young man
You're on deck.
that gave me a blank a couple of months ago, is he here tonight? No, it wasn't you. You're young. You're young.
I keep telling you that.
He made up a blank, and
I'll bring you another blank and prove it to you.
yeah, right.
I told you that last month.
Bruce, there's a reason I call them feral woodworkers.
Huh?
They're feral woodworkers.
Yeah, well, there's only one member of the member here that's been with this club as long as I have, and that's Frank. Every other one is either disabled or dead. That's
About with them all.
Good talk.
No wonder we're always asking for new members.
Hi, my name's Judy. This is the first time I've been here. I was invited by Ken Coleman, and he said, bring something you're working on. Well, I'm working with Intarsia, and I only started a year ago. This piece is not finished. It's not glued together, so I'm just going to try to hold it up a little bit for you.
Here, you know, I got it on screen, so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's on the screen?
Caleb is an expert in
Oh,
tertiary.
good for you. Wonderful. Okay, so I've been working on this now. It's for my granddaughter, and it's made out of maple and walnut are the two main woods I'm using. I'm also using cherry and a little bit of Baltic birch. So it's a challenge because especially the eyes, I have a lot to work on that yet to finish them up. And then I made a couple other little ornaments. One was for our 250th anniversary, a little gnome. These are just made out of pine and painted, but you know, pieces. Hummingbird and the Christmas angel. So little things. Nice. Good job.
Neil, you're on deck. You're just on deck. You're on deck right after it.
How it goes, I think everybody's seen this already. I started this chessboard about 92 months ago. And kind of got sick of it, so I just flooded it with epoxy. But I had an issue with the border for a while. Tom helped me out here. I cut the border. I measured around the edge, cut the pieces for the border, and then I clamped it. And I clamped it too hard, shrunk the border. Couldn't drop the chessboard in there. I don't even know what she did. I don't remember. But
We sanded your epoxy with a horizontal belt sander.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then
That's what I remember we did.
I dropped it in there. Decided I wanted little windows. Those didn't work. So yeah, just pour epoxy on top of anything that fixes it. You know? Not done yet. Not done yet. I made something like this for a wedding gift for another one of my some wedding wife's family member, and I had a piece left over. What I was trying to do is get like a little marble look with wood, painted it black, then sprayed this like marble paint on it, and then covered with epoxy, so it's hard, so it kind of resembles marble. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I'm gonna take 10 seconds of my show and tell.
So was that their wedding gift that you took back?
No. They got the other half of it. So the other half went to them. That's just there. But this thing, I think a lot of people have seen this. And
My gym teacher used to use it on me.
this is a whooping stick, right? And right. But I have a joint issue here. I've got some ideas about inlays and stuff like that, but like a good clean way to kind of fix this up. I used wood filler like 17 times here. That didn't take. I used wood glue and like sawdust. That didn't take. I even tried like gold foil and some glue. That didn't take. So it's still kind of rough. I want to clean it up. This is an actual wedding gift as well. Beat your kids.
You're on deck.
This is my first end grain cutting board. It's made of
Everything.
Yeah, well, no, it's made of maple, walnut, and cherry. And I use a butcher board oil on it. I had a couple of wormholes in my cherry, so I sanded it down farther, got it a little bit thinner, and I got rid of them, and then I got 2 more. So I decided that was good enough.
Carol Hitchcock, you're on deck. All right. This is a project that is small and as simple looking as this is. I've been working on this for over 6 months. All right. This is a veneer hammer. It's made out of hard maple, great big strip of brass on the ends, and it's coated with several coats of polyurethane. It's actually still drying. I'm not going to use it for a couple of more days until after I make sure that it's completely dried. Because when you're doing hammer veneering with hide glue sticks to everything. Yeah. But this has got a little bit of a scar on the back if you come up and look at it. If you've ever cut anything on a bandsaw and you're doing multiple cuts, I cut one part of this rounded surface off, and I'm standing back looking at it, trying to figure out how I'm going to hold it to turn it over, cut it the other way. And being the clumsy person that I am, typical woodworker, right? I dropped it. And I'm sitting there watching in slow motion as it bounces across the bandsaw table, kicks into my blade, destroys a $50 blade, and goes bouncing across the floor. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to throw it away. It's a nice looking piece of wood. So now it's got a real dark stain on it because I filled it full of the polyurethane. It's actually pretty smooth on the back, not bad. But it's a badge of glory. It's never ever going to come out.
Show us your 10 fingers again.
Still got 10 fingers. Thanks, sir. You're on deck.
So I tried something a little different this time. I come from a family of birders, so these are, it's the same design, but one of them I decided to paint the proper colors, and the other one is just sealed with linseed oil, but they are scissor tail kites. So normally when you see them, they are looking at you like this. They make a really great shape. So they're just made out of basswood. They came out of a plaque, and then I cut them out on the bandsaw and then finished them off with the knife and some sandpaper. Thank you.
Brad, you're on deck.
It's a box. Box. Played around with the design, little block ends, and went ahead and put in some dowels in there as if the glue wouldn't have cover it at something that size. But I'm gonna make a couple different design changes on the next one, maybe magnets to hold the lid on, and it's all basically scrap wood from the mystery box. But yeah, it's a box.
Interesting.
You're on deck, Rich.
On deck.
On deck.
Stand on it. This is a perfect wall.
Sure.
I got a few of them, not just one. The main thing is this one here. It's a, can you put that up?
Yeah, I got it.
It's called an elf fence. It is for flush trimming on a table saw. Clamp it up. He's got a picture of it up there on my table saw. You drive this surface and put your blade right underneath it and flush with this surface.
and you can put a piece of wood on top of your part, drive it on here, then you can use your part as a template and do it again and again and again, and they'll all be the same. Then I made this right here. I didn't do the whole thing, but I'm missing some templates. At any rate, my wife is getting into doing coil baskets, and she needed this little piece of wood right here. She wanted me to make some. I said, okay, yeah, I can do that. There's 28 holes in it, and she wanted 16 of them. So that's 448 holes. So needless to say, she got them. I'm done with it. Oh, here. Hey, I'm clumsy today. But this is the blank. And then I can make templates up and spray and glue them on. Then I made these, a little gadget for hanging my drawings up on my cabinet. All it is I had some slingshot glass balls, so I used those. They're Daisy whammo balls. But at any rate, I had to get a 10-degree angle in there to put that hole in to get the ball to slide up and down in. So what I did was I made this fixture up so that when I put it in my drill press, like so, up against the 3 pins, clamped it, and then clamped this to my fence on my table or on my drill press and drill that hole. So it's at a 10-degree angle. Well, this block, I've used it before. It's got other holes in. One set is for 45s and the other set's for 30. And then I had a V block too.
I'm just amazed that you use drawings.
What's that?
I'm just amazed you use drawings. I'm used to a cocktail napkin and a sketch.
Well, I used to use paper bags, lunch bags. I'm done.
Take a break.
Well, I got my carving tools out and a little piece of basswood, and I carved this little wood spirit. It's he's pretty cool, kind of like the Lord of the Rings thing. I'm thinking of painting it, maybe not, but carving is quite calming, and I enjoy doing it. So that's what that is.
Very nice.
Keith, you're on deck.
You gotta face everybody down.
I know, no one wants your picture.
Good evening. I'm an officer in the Tampa Club, and I was asked to make a bunch of push blocks for the shop that we're building for the kids in the Tampa Club, and I cut them on the CNC and then hand finished them on the bandsaw and engraved them with the Woodcrafters Club of Tampa symbol on them. And they have both the block and the duck bill built in them. It's made out of MDF, so it's disposable, and it's also the second prize in tonight's 50-50 drawing for anybody needing a push block.
Good, I need another one.
You're on deck. No one wants your tickets.
Well, I haven't been here much, but I decided recently to get back into doing some art for my mental health and for my soul. So I recently had cut this out a few months ago and decided to finish it, kind of drew up a contemporary cross. And as it turns out, it's extremely delicate. It's out of cherry wood. I had a lot of trouble trying to wood rasp it and sand it because this wanted to move all the time. And so the next one I make like that, I'll have 2 pieces I'm going to leave there to keep it stable so I can do all the prep work and then cut those off by hand later. Because I have two more to make for somebody for these. They really like that stuff. This is out of black walnut, out of a tree, out of Western PA, 1976 I cut. I got a bunch of that wood. And I'm Scottish, so I have a Celtic knot is in my heritage, and I love doing the knots to carve those. And again, everything you see that I ever make is cut by hand, wood rasp and sanded by hand. I don't use a whole lot of power tools. CNCs and lasers are never going to be in my shop. It's just not me and who I am. And I just finished this up, another Celtic cross, and I decided I just drew on some design on here, and I wood burned that actually this morning and just finished it in mineral oil. I really like this style of a cross. It turned out really pretty cool. So again, this is cherry, and I just love doing the work by hand. It's good for my soul. So anyways,
Ray 10, you're on deck.
So this is a ambrosia maple floating frame, it's called. So I've got a space all around. It's a t-shirt, was. And I used Mod Podge, if you're familiar with that. It's a medium, you can get it in a thick, medium, whatever, and put it underneath. And it dries pretty quick, but you do have a little bit of time to move things around a bit. So the t-shirt's wrapped around the, God, I don't know what you call them, what painters use to paint on that. Thank you. So that's what it's on. So that comes already framed, and then just put in these pieces here to hold it on, so that it's floated. Yeah. So you put in blocks in between to keep it the same distance all the way around, and you're good to go.
Never seen a frame like that.
I had not either. I had to find something to do with this t-shirt.
Conga, you're on deck. This is a flag box, as you can tell. I don't have a flag in it, but it's all made out of Kenwood. It's finished in lacquer, and I got some runs in it, but I've sanded this thing 2 different times and sprayed lacquer on it, and I still end up, it's smooth, but it still looks like it got some runs in it. So that's what it is. Very nice. Yep. Stacy, you're on deck.
Thanks, sir.
No, kind of branch into cutting boards. It's hard maple with a walnut inlay. Kind of pumped this one out last minute. My mother-in-law was coming to visit, and my wife told me about 4 days ago that her birthday dinner has been rescheduled. So she likes dragonflies, so made that for her. Did that on a CNC and a tapered follow nose. That's it.
Nice.
Tom Bolin, you're on deck.
So this is a what I'll call a prototype. It's the first run of this particular style. It's a logo from a buddy of mine and Sapelli. His intent, this is a collaborative project. If I had to reproduce this, there's some tweaking I would do with the CNC code and all that. So this, from design, literally a photograph of a picture to code to the machine, and spit all this out. I don't really care for it, to be honest with you. The prototypes nobody ever sees. This is one of the few designs. It's a 30-inch. It's a collaborative project because I'm doing this and I'm handing it to him. His intent's to either paint it, boxy it, and then ironically he hopes to turn it into a big jigsaw puzzle, and parts of this thing will go away as going away gifts from the shop. So he's going to have a paper image of this made on a poster board, and then as somebody leaves, they're going to give a piece of the puzzle away. That's the plan. I don't know. I just had to do this part. So it's about 3-hour runtime on this design as it is with one of the machines I have access to. Thank you. Very nice.
Tom Bolin? Who's he? I don't know.
Bring it up, Caleb.
Oh, hold on.
Technical difficulties, folks.
I forgot that you sent it to me the other day.
That's okay. Is he here? I don't know where he is. He's hiding.
There we go.
Made a queen-size bed. Can you blow that up at all? Not literally, but out of zebra wood. So the side, the footboard, the sideboards, and the headboard, I made them just like I make doors, cabinet doors. They're rail and style, shaker style, and the panel, the rails and stiles are solid zebra wood. Thanks, Jeff, for the nice zebra wood. Same stuff where all these scraps came from. And the center panel is thinner than 1/4 inch, and it's just a peel and stick zebra veneer that you can buy online. It's not real zebra wood veneer, it's man-made, but it takes a stain just fine. And because it's peel and stick, it's safe inside the coping for the rails and stiles. So I looked into pricing of pedestal beds, and they were like $1,200 just for a crappy one. So built that with just literally scrap wood that was in the shop. So that's it.
I missed anybody? Okay, then I'm last.
Whack-em one.
Yeah, it's, you know.
That's a lady.
Bruce brings in baseball bats, I bring in extra chair legs. This is, a lot of you know I'm making a chess table, and I've been getting a lot of questions. How's it going lately from different people? I think they wonder whether I really was making any progress on it. So I brought in one where the carving is finished on the foot for a furry paw. So
That's nice, Robert.
I am making progress. Hopefully I'll have it done in time for the fair this year.
So are you doing that by hand?
Yes.
Did you start that at 3 a.m. today like you did?
That's when I started 2 years ago.
Thanks for watching the Brandon Woodworkers Club. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. Click next for another woodworking project.